Hi, welcome to Midlife Crisis, the channel where you learn how to own and rent a beach house. So in this video, I'm going to talk about moving furniture from this room over to this room. Uh, I'm sorry, I already started already. I should have recorded before, but I got into it, and now you're in the middle. So this room over here had too much furniture. It has two side tables, the other one's already in that room. It's got this tall dresser, it's got this long dresser, and then that queen bed that you just saw, which is here. Well, I decided that this room was actually big enough to hold two beds, a twin bed and maybe a bunk bed, and rather than just having a queen. So what we did was I moved this queen bed into this room because this room is smaller. And so the long dresser is going to go here with this queen bed. And so in the beginning, when I started off this, thought, oh, I'll just kind of unscrew the bolts on the bed and pull it apart. Easy peasy, right? Well, I get into it and I realized that whoever owned this bed before had done some permanent installation. These screws weren't coming out. I fought with it, and finding my screw gun burned up, started smelling weird, and So what do you do in a case where you can't take the bed apart? Well, you start thinking about it, and so it's like, let's see if I can move it the way it is. So, I'm going to tell you what I did. So this bed was in here. And so what I did was I stood it up on its side. And then I managed to, using the headboard, I wedged the headboard out of here. And I wiggled it, played around. And then I used the bathroom, this door, to wedge the headboard in. That way I was able to straighten the bed out, the rest of it. And then I got over here, managed to twisted it again, managed to get the headboard past this frame. And then it was smooth sailing after that. So the room isn't done. I'm going to pause recording and I will show you what it looks like when I'm finished. So here I am, dismantling the dresser. You always want to take the drawers up before you move it. That way it's lighter. Anyway, seems like it's in good shape. The mirror is attached. I'm not going to bother removing that. I will start recording back when I'm done. And here I am, struggling to get this thing through the doorway. I just about made it. So these are the type of things you think is going to be easy, and then it's not. I was hoping, and yes, I can get it through the other doorway. Also, when you're disassembling or reassembling a dresser, make sure that you take the drawers out and you make sure you remember that they're in the same order, because these dressers, some of them are handmade and they fit differently. So the idea behind, so it's pretty easy. It's just like one little slot on the bottom of the dresser, on the drawer, and you just slide that. Just play around and slide it back in. Well, I didn't slide it in, but you know what I'm getting at. There you have it. The room looks nice and open and not cluttered. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy another small end table. There's no way I'm going to be able to match this exact furniture, but what I can do is I can find something that kind of works with it. Because I think the person sleeping on this side definitely needs their own little end table to put a lamp on and things like that. But yeah, this dresser is working out great. This TV over here, this is not where I would have put the TV, but I'm not going to move it. What I am going to do is put some kind of plastic molding to cover these wires, because it's, just little things like that really spruce up the place. All right, thanks for watching, and there will be more videos coming soon. And after all the work putting this thing together, I met with the interior designer from the property management company. Actually, she's a property improvement specialist. She knows her stuff. Her advice was, with a rental, queen beds are okay, but renters really want king beds. And this room right here can fit a king bed. We'd actually have to move the TV over to that side and swivel all the furniture so that the queen bed, the king bed is facing that way. The king bed would also fit over here. Might be a little bit cramped because it's this is wider. It would be wider. But if the king bed is against this wall, this dresser can be moved into that spot over there, and that will be the way to go. So what I'm doing is, so she gave me a bunch of options on different king beds to choose from. They're new, and they get them at wholesale prices, so it's relatively cheaper than going to getting it from a store. So there it is. I'm going to get rid of this bed, and I'm going to go with I'm trying to go with like a light blue or something that would complement the existing furniture. But I thought I should give this update at the end of this video. Thanks.